He says, I'm the chairman of what? Let's give a warm welcome to Sean Brown.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and very welcome guests.
Good evening.
As Gil mentioned in my introduction, I had the honor and privilege of being the chairman of the venue, which is a fancy term for the facilities chairman of the District 18 Fall Conference in 2009. How many people have worked on a committee or a planning project team, anything like that, by show of hands? Okay. You know that when you deal with people, you have different personalities, and you have to exercise your people skills. Everyone will not agree on everything. Everyone has their own opinion about everything. This privilege, I had to be the chairman of the venue. There is a certain process that had to be followed. In this speech, I will give you the three processes that I used as being the chairman of the venue. The first process is this: the planning process. Number two, the coordination process. And my third process is the unknown process. Now, the planning process, you cannot be on a committee without a plan. You can't work towards a goal if you don't know what the goal is. The process was this: there were conference calls every other Sunday night, typically at 9 o'clock at night. Sunday night, fall-ish, is Sunday night football. I knew I was in trouble then. Being on a conference call with 12 different people is very interesting. But there's a process to it. First of all, who's doing what? Sean, I need you to contact the Sheraton in Towson to find out rates for a ballroom. Get the name of the liaison and work with that person to determine if this is cost feasible for our district. That's a process. I had to do something to get information back to the planning committee. After that part of it, then it gets more interesting, because everybody's trying to talk over everybody else on the conference call. The process is this: have one speaker speak at one time. No one interrupts the other speaker, and give them the courtesy and respect that they're due. Therefore, people can actually hear what the other person is saying on a conference call, because it's very difficult to hear 4 different conversations going on. Coordination is the second process in this chairman of the venue, the facilities chairman. After I established a relationship with the hotel liaison, her name was Heather, we emailed each other back and forth 4 times a week before the conference even started. Be sure that we had the ballroom, sure that we had enough chairs, be sure that we had the AV equipment, the mics were configured correctly. If there were guest speakers, there were breakout sessions also at these conferences rather. Whereas you could have 3 different speakers going into their own room and giving presentations on certain topics. My job was this: greet the speakers. Be sure that they have their laptop with them. If they don't have a laptop, talk to the area governor to get his laptop. Hook up the projector to the laptop, do a test to be sure that everything runs correctly. This is a process. I'm running around with cables, extension cords, trying to get everything configured correctly to be sure that everything goes off without a hitch. One of the main themes in this conference on the planning committee is called No surprises. No surprises. Gil's laughing. He knows where I'm probably going with this. Having a process plan can almost guarantee something will go wrong. Because you can't plan for everything. Everything's going lovely. I'm hooking up equipment. I'm talking to people. Hey, how you doing? Sean Brown, chairman of the venue. How are you today? Having a fantastic time. Everything went off without a hitch until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The unknown process comes into play now. I had a Nextel two-way on my hip from the hotel. If anything went wrong, they would contact me. It goes off at about 4:07 in the afternoon. We're just about to start the speaking portion of the conference, where everybody's waiting all day to get to this part of the conference. Now, what happens is this. Sean, we have a major problem over here. We need you to come to the back as soon as you can. Okay. I'm the chairman of the venue. This is all me. Okay, what's going on? We have a wedding reception in this ballroom. We need everybody to evacuate the ballroom immediately. 125 people. Chairman of the venue, Sean, we need a ballroom now. I'm running in dress shoes. I tripped up the steps to find another conference room, ballroom for everybody to go into. 125 people. The unknown process is one that goes out the door. You are in reaction mode now. I'm setting up chairs, I'm doing mic checks, we didn't have projectors, we didn't have anything like that. But you know what happens? Being a Toastmaster means you gotta be what? Flexible.
That's right.
Do your job. We were able to, and maintain order. 125 people. We go upstairs, everybody sits down, I'm setting up chairs as people are walking in. This is me doing all this, plugging in stuff. Come on in, have a seat. Chairman of the venue. That was my job. To say it lightly, this was a fantastic experience. I have a new found appreciation for process. I have new friends from the district because now they know my name. Sean Brown, chairman of the venue. He did a fantastic job. People skills come into play, but it's also a process. Mr. Toastmaster.